Aloha everybody, thank you for joining us on this driving tour from Honolulu to Ewa Town Center in Ewa. So, like always, we're starting on University Avenue and South King Street, making our way to the intersection. That is Paksali on the right side. We will be going onto the freeway. And one thing I want to point out is you can always get on the freeway if you get into the right lane here and you follow right after the overpass and you see a car coming out. That's the off ramp. The next one after the overpass on the right side, that's the on ramp to the same freeway we're going to get on, but it's such a short runway to get on the freeway, and all of a sudden you're there on the freeway, so you gotta step on the gas to get on that one. It's such a short runway, so we prefer to get on this way. You just have to make this U-turn, but when it's busy, this U-turn is really hard to make. So in the late afternoon and also in the early morning traffic, it might be difficult to make this U-turn because the cars are all backed up here. So you might have to drive up the street a little more and turn around, or take the other on-ramp. So we're getting on to, this is Wilder Avenue, and now we're gonna be on H1 Lunalilo Freeway. Yeah, Wilder Avenue is there on the parallel. That goes into Manoa, Makiki, sorry. Anyway, so we're on H1 Lunalilo Freeway right now, and we're gonna take this all the way to Ewa. Actually, the freeway does change along the way, and I'll point that out. It's a nice, beautiful, hot, sunny day. I want to point out, actually, my GoPro 8 is broken at this time, so we had to send it in. We're using the Jason Bonk camera, which is the GoPro Hero 5, and I want to apologize. I did not know. In 4K with the Hero 5, the stabilization is off, so it's a little bumpy, but you still get the idea, and it's a pretty decent picture still. And again, thank you, Jason Bonk. Without your camera, I would not have been able to do any videos for like a week and a half, so thank you. If you wanted to go to Ala Moana Center, you want to get in the far right lane here. Take exit 23, which will take you onto Lunalilo Street. And on that apartment building, you see that beautiful artwork there. That's so awesome. I love looking at that when I get off there. Another important off-ramp to know about is this next one, exit 22, which is Vineyard Boulevard. You don't need to get in the far right lane, but you want to get in one of the two on the far right. The second to the farthest right one will, if you stay in that lane, you will be able to go and make a left turn onto Punchbowl Street, which will take you into downtown Honolulu. And if you follow that street down, Punchbowl Street down a little bit, you'll see Queen's Hospital there on the left, and all our courthouses are there, state and federal. If you want to go to Kailua, Lanikai, you want to make this right turn here, or the right. Stay on the right side. There's the Poly Highway off ramp, which is exit 21B, and that is now open. I think almost every day, both directions. If you needed to go to Kaneohe or Kaneohe Marine Base, or to Kualoa or Laie or Kahuku, you want to take this next right exit, which is the Likelike Highway, which is exit 20A. If you needed to go to Fort Shafter, you want to take this off-ramp right here on the right side. Fort Shafter still has a bowling alley, and they have Army Community Theater, which they have a lot of musical plays, performances there. If you take the off-ramp, you're going to look to your right. You get in the far right lane. The guard check-in area is on the right. And if you're not military, you have to ask them or let them know that you know what your intention is. Forgot to mention, right now the freeway has turned to H201, the Moanalua Freeway. If you want to go to Salt Lake or the Moanalua Gardens, you want to take this off-ramp here, which we just are passing right now. And at Moanalua Gardens, there is the famous Hitachi tree for the company Hitachi, the Japanese company. And it is there. You can go take a picture. There is a fee to go into the Moanalua Gardens, though. So if you missed the Likelike off ramp and you still wanted to go to Kaneohe, you could get in the far right lane here, and you can take the H3 to go to Kaneohe. Also on the right, that same exit lane, you would take that to go to the stadium, the Aloha Stadium. Okay, just a heads up. If you want to go to Pearlridge Center, the mall, you want to get in one lane over to the left, follow that white car, that white car, and you take this lane down. If you stay in that lane after this kind of goes down further, you look to your right, it's going to look like another off-ramp, and that off-ramp will take you to the backside of Pearlridge if you keep going straight, or the first left you come to will be to the Aloha Stadium or to Pearl Harbor. If you want to go to Pearl Harbor, that'll take you there also. If you went straight onto Kamehameha Highway, which will kind of be towards the left or straight, whatever, without taking that off-ramp that I was just telling you about, then you'll end up on Kamehameha Highway, and that'll take you onto the front side of Pearlridge Center. Okay, we are no longer on the H201 Moanalua Freeway. We are now on the H1 Queen Liliuokalani Freeway. If you wanted to go to Mililani, Wahiwa, Wailuo, North Shore, like Haleiwa, Mokuleia, Kaena Point on the Mokuleia side, you want to take this off-ramp here on the 2 lanes on the right side. That is 8A, exit 8A. That will take you there. But we are staying here on the left side, which is heading out towards Ewa, and then beyond Ewa is Waianae and Makaha. If you wanted to go to Waikele Center or Waikele Premium Outlets, you want to make or take this off-ramp on the right side here. And once you get off, you want to stay on the right side, and you're going to turn up to the right where it's Paiva Street, and go up the street a little bit. Then you're going to come to Lumiaina Street. You want to make a right turn onto Lumiaina Street. From Lumiaina Street, if you look to your right, you'll see the entranceway into the Waikele Center. And if you look to your left, you'll see the entrance to the Waikele Premium Outlets. Okay, this is the off-ramp that we're going to take coming up. This is 5A Ewa. And you can stay in these 2 right lanes here. This lane you have to turn into. And we're going to follow this road. It's going to make kind of like a loop going to the right. Come back around, and then we're going to end up on to Fort Weaver Road. Fort Weaver Road. Yay, we made it. We are now in Ewa. So now we're on Fort Weaver Road, and we're going to take this all the way down until we get to Geiger Road, and we're going to make a right turn onto Geiger Road and make another right turn into the Ewa Town Center. I'll let you know when that comes up. Up ahead, you see, over the Fort Weaver Road, that is the new rail system that is being constructed. I'm not sure when it's going to be done. It's going to take you somewhere on this side of the island back into town and have stops along the way. I'm not sure the actual route or all the stops, but be interesting to see once it's finished. Okay, I almost missed it, but we're gonna move over to the right here and make this right turn here onto Geiger Road. And on the right side here, you can see already this is the Ewa Town Center. We're gonna take a little drive in there and see what stores are there. On the left, you see Long's Drugs there. You might know it as CVS. And you probably know IHOP and Subway. Ramen, yeah, I haven't tried that. That looks worth trying. You have your bank there. I think before that there was a labs for blood tests, and then Taste of Hong Kong must be a Chinese restaurant. Oh, I'm sorry. Jamba Juice. Is that a new logo for Jamba Juice? That must be a dentist right there. Tooth Fairy. L&L Drive-In. You might know that. And Foodland. This is our supermarket over here. If you shop at Foodland, make sure to sign up for the Maikai card. It's a savings card. You see a coffee bean and tea leaf there. If you need your caffeine fix, I guess. This concludes our driving tour from Honolulu to Ewa Town Center in Ewa. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to us already, please subscribe to us and hit that bell button so you can get notifications. If you want to support us a little bit more, you can check out our Patreon page and I'll leave a link down below. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for the next Ewa video. Have a great day. Aloha.